What's up, everyone? Today we're doing a book review, book by Deepak Chopra, The Seven Spiritual Laws of Success. Really short read, takes about an hour. Really good read with lots of wisdom in there. It's talking about all the laws of success and the laws that were created to, or the laws that were used to create the universe, and how we could implement that into our lives to help ourselves, help others, and just live a overall more meaningful life. So the first chapter is on the law of pure potentiality. Really, it's just saying that we are made from the same energy as everything else in the universe. And when you think about it, I'm made of energy, this shirt is made of energy, this book is made of energy. We're all just energy, just vibrating at different frequencies. So when you realize that you're the same energy that's made of this whole entire universe, you realize that there is an infinite amount of possibilities, there's an infinite amount of creativity. And this chapter is really just to remind yourself of who you are, where do you come from, and how powerful you are. So the second chapter is on the law of giving and receiving, and basically it's just talking about how the universe operates in a state of flow. The flow operates in giving and receiving, and that's just how the flow works. Really, what this chapter is talking about is whatever in life that you want, whatever you want to receive, you must be able to give. Whether that's love, you got to learn to give it before you can receive it. Whether that's help, you got to learn how to give it before you receive it. Just anything, you have to give before you can receive anything. So one of the most important things it talks about when giving is our intent behind giving. You know, if we give and we really don't want to, or if we felt like we lost something, we're really not giving. When giving, it's supposed to come from the heart, no ties, no loss, not expecting anything. We're just supposed to give from the goodness of our heart. There's a Zig Ziglar quote that goes perfect with this. If you're willing to help enough people get what they want, you'll get exactly what you want. So it's all about giving and helping, and it doesn't have to be in such a huge way. They talk about it and they say you should give a gift to everyone you come in contact with. I know that sounds crazy, but think about it. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be monetarily. It doesn't have to be anything like that. It could be a compliment. It could be a smile. It could be good energy. Just whatever way you can give, just give. Third chapter is called the law of karma, or the law of cause and effect. Basically, every choice, every decision that we make is going to have an effect. It's pretty self-explanatory. So it includes two questions that I really enjoy. First one, what are the consequences of this choice, and will this choice bring happiness to me and others around me? And then it also goes into talking about turning adversity into an opportunity. You know, so many times we're faced in life, so we're like, oh, you know, this sucks, da 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 da. And it really just talks about this, and it tells us to pause, take a second, and ask yourself, what message is the universe giving to me? What can I learn from this experience? And how can I take this and make it useful to other human beings? And last but not least, it's talking about how our actions generate memory, and then our memory generates desire, and then our desires generate action. So it's like a never ending cycle. So really just want to focus on the actions and choices that we're making, and asking ourselves, what is the consequences? What will happen? You know, this is the cause. If I do this, what will be the effect? So the next law is the law of least effort. This is just kind of talking about how in nature, if you think about it, a fish doesn't struggle to be a fish, or a tree doesn't struggle to be a tree. In nature, it is what it is, and it is how it should be. Same thing with our lives. So there's a lot of things in life that we think, it should be this way, it should be this way. And really what it's talking about is that we need to accept things as they are. And the reason behind that is because the whole universe, I mean, if you think about it, for me to be in this situation, for X, Y, and Z to be in place, the universe had to do this, and my parents had to meet at this and point, and they had to go through this and this struggle, and had to do this and this to get me here today. So the universe created everything as it should be, and no matter if you're in a shitty situation, if you're in an awesome situation, the universe made it as it should be, and everything is how it should be. If you're in a shitty situation, then you just need to look at it in a form of opportunity and seeing how can you take this not so pleasant opportunity and help others or help yourself and turn it into an opportunity. So the fifth chapter is on the law of intention and desire. And before it talks about intention, it talks about attention. Now, when it's talking about attention, it's basically saying wherever we put our attention and our focus in, that's where it's going to grow. That's where energy is going to flow and grow. If we take our attention away from something, it's going to wither and die. Now, after we set our intentions, our attention on the right things and what's really meaningful to us, then we can set our intentions, which is going to help transform that energy and really form an organizing power. So the sixth law is the law of detachment. And really just talking about how we need to let go of our need for something to happen or for this desire to happen or X, Y, and Z to take place. Deepak says the way to acquire anything is to release our attachment to it, really detach from the outcome, because we know if X, Y, and Z doesn't happen, that's okay. You know, if X, Y, and Z didn't happen, it must be for a good reason. Or if X, Y, and Z happens, then, you know, there's something better down the line, or I have something to learn. And when you release from this attachment to the outcome, you're realizing your own power and your own infinite possibilities. And, you know, you're just opening up like, hey, if this doesn't happen, that's okay, because I know there's an infinite amount of possibilities and any and everything else can happen. Last chapter is the law of Dharma, or your purpose in life. This law is really just talking about three things. First is that we're all here to really discover ourselves and discover our true self and see how powerful we are and see the infinite possibilities and the infinite creativity that we have within us, and see that we're made from the same energy as everything else in the universe. So second is the fact that we all have different gifts, we all have different talents, we all have unique abilities, and we're all different and specifically made. Third ties in with the second one, so all these unique abilities, gifts, and talents that we have, we're supposed to use these to serve other human beings and to help one another. So that was the 7 laws of spiritual success. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Hopefully you learned something. If you guys want, go ahead, check out the book. It takes less than an hour to read and has so much wisdom. So applicable too. So yeah, check out the book. Let me know what you guys think. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.